Hello and welcome to the Sandbox Daily with me, John Jordan. So we're with the Sandbox launcher and we're looking at the featured tab, and today we are getting indie game Trendy Tortuga. Trendy Tortuga, single player, build lands in treacherous waters and outsmart Pompey the pirate to become the ultimate Bitcoin lord. Interesting how so many of these games seem to have sort of some of these games have sort of Bitcoin themes in there. Let's also says 600 sand a day, and this is the developer. I think Trendy Nerds.top is the I guess the developer. Okay, let's have a look at Trendy Tortuga then. Okay, so here we are dropped into the game. So we get the usual sort of thing. If you want to play already, go straight in or go through the tutorial. I have actually played this before. It is quite complicated, so I will go through the tutorial first because I think it's good, one, to remind me, and good to sort of show how the game works. So this is a very sandbox sort of tutorial. This is not clearly how the game works, because the game works where you're just sort of building islands on the sea, but this is sort of like shows you various aspects of the game. Okay, so the main goal is to mine and collect as much Bitcoin as possible. Not real Bitcoin, clearly this is just Bitcoin, made up Bitcoin in this game. Okay, so here we are as a character, and we're going to move to there. Okay, tutorial. Try middle click to summon Gizma, your healer. Cost is 50 spell shots. So if we click here, okay, let's click on that first. So if I click here, he's going to heal me. He heals 1 health point per second. So see, I've got 100 health points. Why would you need it? Well, if you die, you'll be charged 100 Bitcoin in hospital fees. Mid-click to dismiss it. So sort of, we know there's a the idea of there's a cost to summon that guy, but it's going to cost us, if our health goes to 0, we're going to cost us 100 Bitcoin, and the point of the game is to collect this Bitcoin. Also, it said it's going to cost us 50 spell shots, so that's something else we have to worry about. Okay, so build your first land. Select any land with 1 and use 2 to build it. So that's the number 1 key and number 2 key. Any land you build will spawn the same tile, because this is a tutorial. So every land costs I'm not sure every land costs 50. This is the fight. So this says fight. This is a fight land. Let's click on that. And then I think there's a work land, a quest land, that one costs 100, a path land, that's just a path, and okay, that's what we got. So we can click on that, and it's going to build a fight land. Okay, you built your first tile. So each land consists of a random outcome. You can never fully control it. So we're not actually going to go on that land. We're going to move to this checkpoint. See the red around you? This marks your safe build zone. Sort of weird that the red is safe, but you can basically build islands. So you choose which island tiles you want to build within your safe zone. So I'm going to move forward here, and I press, let's just do a path tile. Okay, so that's just boring, path tile. Note the red area shifted. Lands outside it are removed. So you can only build basically, well, however many tiles that'll be, 9 tiles. As you move along, you're sort of as you build more tiles at the edge, the ones behind you are sort of removed away. So it's sort of actually becomes quite tactical. Building land costs Tuga resources. Walk forward to mine them. Press E only when the green bars are visible. Otherwise, say goodbye. So this is sort of quite confusing, really. So I move here. I have to wait till it's green. So you see it's like a timer. Oh, see, that one didn't have a timer. I think that's just because it's the tutorial. So now I'm picking up these Tuga coins. You can see I've got loads of this. This is for the tutorial. Let's move on to learn about fight lands. Okay, so fight lands also yield Tuga resources. Work further along to look at the creatures. So this is not gonna these are not gonna attack me, but it's gonna tell me Skull Knights, Gnorks, Trendy Ollie 01s, Trendy Magicians, Scarecrows, and you can earn those Tuga coins. Okay, so to battle enemy you need spell shots. Defeated enemies drop spell shots. So we can see these ones here. Picked up some spell shots. totems drop random scrap, which can be traded for spell shots. It all gets a bit complicated. Okay, so I need to press E to break these, and they're gonna give me those spell shots, or gonna give me the scraps. And then I go to this one here, and she gives 10 spell shots for 10 scrap. She also regenerates 10 spell shots every 6 seconds. You have to stand on her land. So this game is already getting sort of quite complicated, I think. Okay, so blast those scallywags with my spell shots. I don't know how many spell shots I've got. Oh, 120. So I'm just using the right mouse key now to sort of bash them. So getting my spell shots. Okay, let's pick those ones up. Okay, so now let's cover worklands. So there's a workland here, and here E to mine. So it just sort of bashes itself up. It's sort of, this is hash rate land, so I get hash rate. So another sort of resource, but it's not a resource. It's again, it's sort of like a intermediate resource. So this is bashing itself. This machine is bashing itself to give me hash rate. And now I go, I've done that. And now this one produces quartz. Quartz land, mine, okay, per crystal. So again, I think, yeah. Pressing E, come on. Okay. So that little thing there was the quartz, I think. Yeah, we can see that little meter goes up when I press E. Are you going to go up? You're not going to go up. I'm pressing E. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, come on. And now we have this land, which is electrical generation land. Receive 15 every 3 seconds automatically. So that's electricity. And put everything together, and finally we get to the Bitcoin bit. This is Bitcoin Forge Land. Uses 10 of each previous resource: quartz, electricity, and hash rate to produce 10 per second. So you can see I've not got any hash rate now. So, but we can see I'm collecting these 3. I mean, maybe this is a little bit complicated. I don't know. Remember, you control placing worklands, but its type is random. So, okay. Next, the quest tile, if that's not broken your head. Quest tile, picture it as a treasury filled with sand crystals, totems, and chests. Okay, and you can't even do that one. Path tile is just the path. How you move around. Lastly, the Pompeii lands. Pompey the pirate spawns randomly, and using tiny Bitcoin miners to steal your Bitcoin. Okay, clear the land and destroy the miner. So E to destroy, which and there's also these guys here. Okay, are you going to destroy it? Yeah, okay, destroy it. You made it, but now what is the? Okay, submit your final score. So you play. Often the thing with these sandbox games is you sort of play the game, but then they don't seem to have a good integrated way of actually, because they're not persistent. So how do you get your game score out of the sort of the sandbox game? So here they're saying submit your final score to trendynerds.com .top to claim your share of 60 sand a day. Scores compound, allowing you to submit several screenshots a day. That way we reward based on time spent, not your high score. I don't really understand that. Anyway, you have to do a screenshot, which, you know, whatever. I mean, 600 sand a day is not very much. you were injured and the hospital charged you 100 Bitcoin. Okay, so now we put it all together, and I don't really have a good strategy here, so I'm not going to like play this in any sensible way. But basically, I mean, it's not time based. Well, I guess it's sort of maybe. But you can see here, this is my starting island, and I can go anywhere. So I could go here, and I could just choose a path, and there's obviously nothing on that, but I might want to go over and see that one. You can see now I've got the red mark there. So here's the work one. So I can't even remember what I'm getting from these. Something crystals. Okay, so have I got quartz? Yeah. So now fight, work, quest, path. Okay, so just have a path one and go over here. So she's the lady who I trade scrap with. So I haven't got any scrap, so that was a waste of time. So I might want to. I've done a fight one by mistake. So where are these guys? So I'm gonna bash these guys up. Give them a good bashing. Oh, and that one there. Bash, bash, bash. So now I've picked up that, and now I've got to press that, and now I've got some of those coins. So there's another one there. So do I have any scrap now? No, because I didn't do the scrap one is the quest one. So let's do that. So there's a quest, and what's that going to give me? Oh, that's annoying. So that was a total waste of time. But now you can see because I'm only building basically in a 9x9 grid. So there's all these other areas. I can't actually move the camera. It's annoying. You sort of rotate the camera, but you can obviously build to these different locations. So there's something over there. Oh, fallen in the water, and now I'm dead. So I got charged 100 Bitcoin. I don't think it even had 100 Bitcoin. Oh, I do start off with a bunch of Bitcoin actually. So yeah, don't fall in the water. So that's sort of the game, which is, you know, in some ways I think it's sort of very clever. In some ways it's probably a little bit too complicated. You have to remember all these things. I can't remember what they. Oh, I've fallen in the water again. No. I should get that healing guy in, shouldn't I? Okay, so this one is mining. What do I get from this one? Quartz, I think. And obviously the point is I want to do the... Obviously a lot of these things are random, so I have to keep messing around with these different things in order to get what I want. And I haven't got any electricity anyway at the moment, so I'm not going to get any Bitcoin. Come on, fight, work, quest. So that's going to give me hash rate. Oh, so he pirate the Pompey the pirate, whatever his name is, just expand his territory, search for the red tile and occupy it. So he's stealing my Bitcoin now. Can I see where he is? There, he's over there. So I might want to quickly build a path. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Failed. Oh, it's gone. What do I want to do? A path and another path. And now I can get here, and now I can destroy him stealing my... Oh, there's another one. Come on, there you go. So I've just stopped him nicking my Bitcoin. So when his land appears, and I need to sort of go and get that sort of straight away in order to do that. No, I haven't got this one. Come on. Someone's a bit difficult. Come on, there we go. So, did I get some Bitcoin there? Yeah, I got some Bitcoin. So now my Bitcoin is not gone up a lot, but if I wanted to, I could sort of do a screenshot and Oh, there's another one. Oh, so let's. How many spell shots have I got? Not that many. So let's do a work and gonna come on. So mine. So it's in some ways I think it's an overly clever game, but there are definitely worse things to be than overly clever. I guess I don't know if this game was created just for Sandbox. Hard to judge. Right, have I got anything to trade? No, I haven't got any scrap. But yeah, I mean, there's something to it. I think. And also, it is interesting that it is a game I imagine people would come back and play sort of multiple times. There are sort of there's like some sort of thing over there, some sort of I don't know. I can't remember. I did go and see it once. Can't remember what it does. There's a shop over there as well. So there is this sort of interesting scenario where you can imagine people sort of playing this, and imagine obviously people will be much better than me in terms of the tactics of it. And you see you've got a game ID at the bottom, so I guess they're using that alongside the screenshot to give away the I mean 600 sand a day is not very much. It's probably about $6 at the moment. It's been at some point it would have been $600 a day. But yeah, I think it's sort of quite a nice game, and it's certainly sort of the best. In terms of the game, it's sort of the best game that I think we've sort of had so far in terms of the sort of strategy and the sort of thought. It's clunky. I mean, stuff in the Sandbox is going to be sort of clunky. I think I'm running out of spell shots, but I think the clunkiness is sort of for a purpose, which is that it's it's clunky because it's a complex game. So that's the reason it's clunky. Oh, my Bitcoin's going up again. Ooh, there we go. So I think we'll leave it there. I think this is a good job. I quite like this, and I can imagine if the sand price goes up, people will be playing this more. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. See you again tomorrow. Bye.